Man, what they do, Sniper Crew? It's your boy Sniper J. We back in this motherfucker with another reaction video, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We're on the road to 1,500 subs. We got an update on the YNW Melly bond request getting denied. So, you already know we finna jump right into it. Shout out the original creator of the video, man. Let's get right into it.
I think his bond should have been considered before this.
It really made me cry because I don't see how you could treat anybody like that.
Court has now ruled on YW Melly's request for bond, which was based on claims about harsh jail conditions. During the hearing, a BSO officer stated that Melly's cell had been searched daily throughout his 7 years in custody, yet no contraband or prohibited items had ever been discovered since 2019. The officer also confirmed that Melly had never been involved in any physical incidents while detained. Another major point raised in court was that he reportedly has not spoken with family members for the past 6 years.
And I know people
that's crazy.
Didn't believe me when I was saying just how horrible they were treating him, but to hear it come out of that BSO officer's mouth, it really brought it home, and it hurt. Like, it really made me cry because I don't see how you could treat anybody like that.
He ain't talked to his family in 6 years.
Proven guilty, but they are treating him worse than anybody I've ever heard of. The doctor even said he's never heard of someone being kept up underneath such seclusion in such harsh conditions. I just want him to be able to at least come home.
Many people may not realize that Jamie King reportedly raised concerns about Melly's jail conditions more than a year earlier, but those warnings received little attention at the time. Supporters argue that this reflects deeper problems within the justice system and how certain complaints can go unheard for long periods.
You saw Melly's statement just saying how he's been hurt, how he's scared for his life. As a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone. During
the hearing, attorney Reed Norman argued that no inmate should remain in isolation for longer than 15 days, referencing the Nelson Mandela rules introduced in 2015. A psychiatrist involved in the discussion stated that, despite never personally speaking with YW Melly, he had never encountered a case involving isolation lasting anywhere close to 7 years. He reportedly said he could not recall hearing of anyone being held under those conditions for that length of time. The expert compared the situation to the movie Cast Away, starring
Wait, so he's been isolated the whole 7 years? Whoa.
Tom Hanks, emphasizing the psychological impact of extreme isolation. Concerns were also raised about Melly's age during detention, with arguments that the brain's frontal cortex does not fully mature until the mid-20s. According to the testimony, spending those years in prolonged confinement could lead to lasting emotional and developmental effects. Before the judge delivered a decision, Melly's legal team revealed plans for a supervised residence if bond were approved. They explained that the property would include a recording studio and controlled living arrangements where he could remain until trial. Attorney Bradford Cohen also outlined details of the proposed release conditions.
So Melly had a bond hearing today, and it's still ongoing. I believe it's 2 o'clock. I think it started at 10. It's almost like a mini trial where they're putting on individuals, and they're doing a really nice job with crossing individuals, putting on individuals about confinement and what it does to a person's psyche. He's been in, I don't know, going on 8 years, I believe. I think I was hired on this case originally. I think his bond should have been considered before this. Also, this case really, in my opinion, should have been a speedy trial in the first 6 to 8 months of the case, but that's spilt milk at this point.
In the end, YW Melly's request for bond was denied once again. After the ruling, No Jumper reported that Melly's attorney, Drew Findling, released a statement criticizing the decision following the April 30th Arthur hearing overseen by Judge Martin Fine. Speaking on Melly's behalf, Findling argued that the evidence presented during the hearing showed what he described as severe and inhumane jail conditions over the past 7 years, including 3 years in solitary confinement while still legally presumed innocent. He expressed disappointment that the court denied bond, without directly addressing those conditions. The statement also compared the case to another recent situation where a federal judge publicly acknowledged concerns surrounding solitary confinement. Findling said his legal team had never encountered treatment this extreme in their combined years of practice, and claimed many attorneys had reacted with shock after learning about the reported conditions. Despite the ruling, the defense maintained confidence that prosecutors would again fail to secure a conviction at trial. According to the statement, the team now believes only a jury verdict could ultimately secure Melly's release. As clips from the hearing spread online, Charleston White shared his own reaction, arguing that Melly should not receive different treatment.
He always got
simply
something to
because he is
say.
a well-known rapper.
The YMW Melly. I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck,
I'm so happy he
bro.
in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, but
about
it's not
being
your place to judge
When
nobody.
you done chose to play, think somebody.
The prosecution later explained why YW Melly's bond request was rejected. In court, prosecutors argued that surveillance footage allegedly showed Melly entering the same seat believed to have been used by the shooter. They also referenced cell phone data they claim placed him at the crime scene, while insisting another individual, Cortland Henry, was not responsible.
Excuse me, you able to see? Yes, all right.
While also sharing footage of YNW Juvie's mother confirming that it was Melly who went and sat there, as she has known all 4 YNW boys for over a decade.
Some investigators also believe the bond denial was influenced by alleged text messages found on Melly's phone that prosecutors claim directly referenced involvement in the crime.
Can you state your name? Your full legal name for the jury?
Leon Phillips.
Okay. And are you related to one of the victims in this case?
Yes, I am.
How's that?
I'm his mother.
And who is that?
Christopher Thomas.
Authorities also referenced video footage showing YW, Melly and Bortland dancing in a parking lot hours after the incident while filming a music video.
Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Janelle.
Rumors also surfaced claiming Melly allegedly sought advice from King Von about handling someone, according to a former O-Block member.
The PT Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, "I did that," and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02 from Eastern Standard Time. The YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHH.
YW, Melly still has a potential path to appeal for bond, and his legal team argues that actions linked to Cortland Henry on the night of the incident could be key to that request. According to reports, on October 26th, Henry arrived at Memorial Hospital's emergency room asking for help for 2 passengers in his vehicle, including Anthony Williams. He was questioned by Detective Moretti, later taken to the scene he described, and continued giving statements about what allegedly happened. However, investigators challenged his account, pointing out inconsistencies. They noted a full search of the area revealed no shell casings, glass, or physical evidence matching his story. During questioning, officers repeatedly pressed him on contradictions, suggesting his version.
And that's the crazy thing. If they got contradictions on the story, how the fuck is there no evidence of the case? This shit confusing, man.
Did not align with the scene or forensic findings. Henry initially claimed a drive-by shooting occurred after leaving a studio session, but police reported finding no supporting evidence. He was later charged, then accepted a plea deal after several charges were reduced. Melly's defense team now argues that Henry's statements should not be used against him, claiming they violate confrontation rights and could unfairly influence a jury. They maintain that separating Melly from Henry's alleged inconsistencies is essential to ensuring a fair trial.
Dancing in a parking lot with Bortland only 5 hours after the crime took place, recording a music video.
And he turned
Melly
up.
still turned regardless of what happened this early morning. He's still out here being very positive. Turned still. Hey. But no, still turned. Regardless of what happened, you already know.
Melly's attorneys are now questioning why Cortland Henry received such lenient treatment despite what they describe as unusual behavior throughout the case. According to Bryson Paul, images of alleged notes were found during a search of Henry's residence, where he reportedly recorded seating positions and physical descriptions of jurors from Melly's original trial. It is claimed he attended court for a single day, observed the jury, then later recreated their positions and appearances on paper. The defense argues these claims raise serious concerns.
Did Vaughn really tell you that Melly told him that he was 2 friends?
He ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people could say something without saying it. And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Vern was mad at me, bro. Why you put up there, bro. Walk the bam. I'm like, you sitting up here like you know the love we got. You do this for us, but you gonna trust that his two friends? And he said, them was trying to extort him. And so I'm like, if they was trying to extort him, then why are you still around?
Melly's defense team has questioned why Cortland Henry was offered a plea deal, while Melly remains denied house arrest ahead of trial. They argue the agreement given to Henry could significantly impact the outcome of Melly's case. Reports suggest Henry accepted a plea deal for accessory after the fact, along with a proffer agreement requiring him to provide a detailed account of events. Legal commentators describe this as a gun plea, meaning he must present a factual narrative to support his agreement. By entering this plea, Henry is required to acknowledge that a crime occurred and explain his involvement in its aftermath. Observers argue that such testimony could indirectly strengthen the prosecution's case against Melly, depending on what is disclosed in court.
Melly's co-defendant YNW Bortland was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held
How long
behind bars
Bortland
on
got?
an out-of-county warrant. We just confirmed the warrant is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortland, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Dimmons, aka YNW Melly. The dates in the warrants are important. Jury selection for Melly started in mid-April, and a judge declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Bortland allegedly tampered with the witness.
To keep it real, this is sloppy. Bortland, how the you gonna have the notebook of the jurors in your house?
Nah,
Holy
literally.
Like, come the f on. It's like doing them and having the surveillance tape in your DVD player or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah,
Like, come on,
talking.
bro. Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of the is in your DVD player. Like, oh, okay.
Dude tweaking, bro. So, Bortland, we know he's cooked because the evidence was found in his crib. But, what y'all think about Melly, man? Y'all let me know, man. He been locked up 7 years already. So, ain't no telling what the hell gonna happen. But, it's not looking too good for bro if we really sit back and think about it. It's really not looking too good for him at all. But I don't know because there's still no evidence. So it's really a confusing case, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Snipe. We back in this motherfucker with another reaction video, man. We on the way to 1,500 subs. Y'all already know what it is. If you're new here, drop a sub. Drop a like on this video. Drop a comment. Let me know what it is. It's just... Let's run that back. If there's some shit you want to see me react to, let me hear you say it in the comments, or you can go ahead and find me on social media. Y'all let me know what it is and what it ain't, man. We on the way up, man. Snipe. We out.